Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is TheJustReaper, as you know, and today we are going to do another Minecraft Modern Warfare build tutorial, and today we're going to do the German Leopard 2A4 main battle tank. This has been one of my more back-burning projects over the last while, and I've been working on Leopards for a good while, but it took me a while till I got one that I truly liked, and this is the final result. This is one of two variants which I've built. I also have another one sitting in the background there to the right, if you can see it, but this is just going to be one of the two videos. So there's going to be this one, and then there's going to be one on the other variant, which is just added upon on top of that. Like, it's just this, but it's got a little bit more added to it to make it look significantly different, but better in its own way. But anyway, so as you already saw the cinematic for the Leopard, this does have an interior, so please be sure to stick around for that. This does have an interior. You don't need to build it. That will be toward the later end of the video anyway, so there will be a moment at which you can just leave and not have to watch. But aside from that, we're just going to get right to the tutorial itself. So I've already started by laying down a couple of the wheels just to make my life easier. So you're going to want to do back-to-back nether brick stairs, and then you're going to do a gray shulker box. But the thing is, you're going to place it in such a way that the bottom of it is facing out to what will be the tank's left side. And then we're going to repeat this wheel design by doing the exact same thing just a few more times. Just like this. One more. We're going to skip over 5 spaces, and we're going to do it one more time. I'm just going to mirror this whole side. I guess what I'll do is I'll do the shulker boxes first to make my life easier. It's a little bit weird having to build with shaders. As you can see, I'm a little bit rusty. All it takes is one day of not playing Minecraft to just throw you off. And it's even worse when it's with shaders. Alright, so once you have all the wheels made, we're going to take some... what am I needing now? Alright, so stone brick slabs at the very front of the tracks, do a bottom slab, and then in front of that, do a top slab on top of it. Actually, nope, that's for layer 2, we don't go there yet. Why? You think I'd be used to this by now. Do an upside down stone brick stair at the back of the tracks. We're going to take some dark oak wood slabs. We're going to do a row of 3 centered here between the tracks. We're going to leave those sides open, and you'll see why in a minute. Just because it adds more to the expression of the shape of the hull of the vehicle. So I'm just trying to make sure I get it right where it ends, so it should end right before the tracks start curving upward. And at the back, it should end right as the tracks start going upward as well. Then we're going to take our iron trapdoors, and we're going to do one where each shulker box is on both sides. Just like that. I don't think we need anything else. Is there anything else structure-wise on this layer? Would not appear so. Wait, I don't think I did that right, did I? I did it mostly right. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going to need 2 more iron trapdoors, and those are going to go in these spaces here. After that, we're going to take our item frames, put one on each shulker box, and then after that, we're going to take our green terracotta. We're going to put one in each of these. Don't turn it, just leave it as is, just like that, and that will finish layer 1. So now we're going to move on to layer 2 ever so swiftly. Start at the front of the tracks. We're going to do standard stone brick stairs like that. Now this is going to be a little bit odd. Alright, so how was the shulker box placed? Looks like it was placed facing out. So we're going to do shulker boxes facing outward. So the bottoms are going to be facing inward. Now I just need to see how the stairs and everything are, and the stairs and slabs, I want to see how those are all laid out here. Okay, so it's easy alternation. We're going to take some dark oak wood stairs, and we're going to need a green shulker box. So we'll start from the rear of the tracks, I suppose. Do a placeholder in these spaces, just to kind of, give myself the idea of where I'm supposed to be here. Upside down stair here, both of those locations. I'm going to do a standard green shulker box like that. Another placeholder. Upside down stair. Please place the blocks correctly, Reaper. Shulker boxes again. Now we're going to do upside down dark oak wood stairs. And I think... Alright, so it skips the space. Do an upside down stair like this. Green shulker box. Green shulker box. One more stair on either side, I think. It should be at least one more stair. Yep, and then it will just carry on like that with top slabs of dark oak. And then we're going to do the add-on armor in a minute. Let me come back to that. The rear sprocket wheel is going to be a gray shulker box that is facing inward this time. Kind of like what we did with the suspension itself. I keep making my life more difficult the way that I'm building right now. We're going to do an upside down stone brick stair here and here on the back. Then green terracotta. We're going to need green terracotta. We're going to need the mossy cobblestone, and we're going to need dragon heads. So we're going to do the green terracotta, 5 across right here, 5 mossy cobble here, placeholders in these 2 locations, dragon head and dragon head. Break these. While we're at it with the dragon heads, what we'll do is do placeholders in these 3 blocks. For these 3 blocks, I'm just going to do dragon heads. Nope. Facing inward like that, and that's going to be sort of where the armor like it has that add-on armor to the front sides of the suspension of the Leopard. If you take a look at a Leopard 2A4, you'll see what I mean. It's a little bit over-expressive of that armor, but I think it gets the point across and it actually looks rather nice. You don't need to add it. I like it. It looks good to me. As far as the green terracotta goes, we're just going to sort of fill all the way up to about, I'd say here at least. Yeah, that would be correct. So fill it up all the way to where the dark oak finishes on the bottom layer. And then we can just fill up the whole inside of the chassis. We'll break out what we need in a little bit once we go to the interior. Come to the front, we're going to do 3 upside down dark oak with stairs on the sides, turn it like this. And that will emphasize the front lower glacis of the Leopard. Then we're going to need to take some signs. And we're just going to run the signs from here all the way back on the side of the vehicle. Make sure you shift click on the shulker boxes. Those are annoying, still annoying. I can hardly place blocks. Sometimes I hate shaders, sometimes I love them. And the only reason I hate them sometimes is because of how it messes me up sometimes when I'm building. I should just practice a little bit more. I try to practice as best as I can, but I always somehow manage to mess up. All it takes is one day of not playing Minecraft with shaders and it can mess you up big time. Okay, so from here, upside down? No, I forgot. So does it start upside down or not? Alright, so it starts upside down. I'm just gonna do 5 times like that. That's it, right? No? Oh, I'm stupid. Did it in the wrong spot. I am so stupid. Sign back. And on the other side, break these 3 signs. Nope, doing it the wrong way. Down, up, down. We're going to go back to the rear sprocket wheel again. Item frame. Green stained glass pane. Put one in there, turn it once. Same on the other side. Mimic it. We're going to come back and do the banners here in a little bit because they have the that little design that I did on the banners. So we're going to come back to that toward the end of the build and we'll do that part. But regarding this layer, I think we're done. So now we're just going to move on to layer 3. And to start that, I guess we'll start with the front of the vehicle. So iron trapdoor, we're going to need stone slabs. We're going to need at least 2 light gray beds. Stone brick slabs, we're going to need skeleton skulls, we're going to need activator rails, and we'll come back. So iron trapdoor in these 3 locations. Activator rails, we're going to do skeleton skulls in these 2 locations. Make sure they're facing inward. Those are going to be like the headlights of the vehicle. Stone slab on these 2 blocks. Light gray bed facing this direction, or yeah, okay, correct direction. We're going to take our nope, wrong block. Stone brick slabs. Do 4 in those 2 locations. Dark oak wood slabs. Fill up this gap. I think that's correct. Okay, that's half correct. Stone slab goes here. 2 spruce slabs here. Now, one thing I'm going to touch on right now before I continue is notice how I did a little bit of trickery here with the driver's position. I used banners to try to mimic the periscopes, the driver's view sights, but the little trickery that I did does expose the side a little bit here, so this can be annoying if you're actually paying attention to it, because it's the way that we're going to have to do it. If you want these viewports, if you want that, this side's going to be open, or you can just throw a little bit of cargo over it. Like, you can just extend this further with this mock-up cargo that's hanging off the side and just sort of hide it, but I didn't, because it doesn't really bother me all that much. But we're going to do those viewports later, but bear in mind that if you want to have them, these 2 blocks here are going to have to be gone for when you do that. But for now, we'll cover it up and we'll come back to it later. And instead, we're going to take our spruce wood stairs and do it like this, with the backs facing toward the back of the vehicle. Take our dark oak wood stairs and just sort of fill in the sides there and make sure they're all facing toward the rear. I didn't realize this, so sandstone stairs, we're actually not going to have this bed here, and the stairs are going to be facing like that with their backs toward the rear. Again, that's more mock-up armor. We're going to be doing these side banners, like I said with the ones in the back. We're going to be doing these ones here, which are supposed to just add a little bit more of the detail to the front of the vehicle. So, again, come back to it later. During the world edit of putting this vehicle over here, this changed, so I have to fix that. But since I'm doing that, we'll take our levers and put 3 levers on top of this cargo here and flip them in toward the vehicle, and that will just sort of look like they're suspending the cargo off the side of the vehicle. But now we'll just take our green terracotta and we'll just sort of cover the whole of the vehicle, except for at the very rear where we're going to want blocks of coal. We're going to do a row of 5 right here on the back, and that's going to be our grill or radiator or whatever the heck this part is on the back of the Leopard. Some form of vent. Air intake? I don't know. I'm losing it. It's been a while since I had actually studied into the components of the Leopard too. But fill up the whole thing aside from right there with the green terracotta. Leave it at that. Come back to the rear, take your ladders, and we're going to cover the whole back in ladders. That's going to make the covering over it. We're going to need some signs. We're also going to need our green shulker boxes. Place a green shulker box here, skip a space forward, do 1 there. What is it like on the other side? Alright, so it's just 1. And we're also going to need the gray shulker boxes. The gray shulker boxes are going to go right here. Is that in the right spot? Yes. I just did not place it right. Let's just sort of place it off of that. We're going to need a placeholder. Do that. We put 1 green shulker box over here. Bad. We're going to take buttons. How is it on the other side? Alright, so it's just missing the sign. Alright, so do those 3 spaces, put buttons, cover this green shulker box with a sign. Other side, cover these 2 green shulker boxes with signs. Need my buttons again. And put them in the same positions. And do 2 here. And 2 over here as well. we'll come over here, we'll rip this sandstone slab, put it here, sort of loosening it. It's been a weird past few days for me. Also, it's just I've got a lot of stuff coming up in real life, so I'm sort of on edge and have a lot going through my mind, so if I seem a little bit off right now, it's because I am. Come back here, we're gonna do, wait, I'm going onto the new layer. What am I doing? What am I doing? Think! Okay, so, this layer is over. Layer 3 is done. Layer 3 is done. We're gonna go into layer 4 now. Sorry, Reaper Brain is not thinking clearly right now. So we're gonna start at the very back, take 2 brown shulker boxes, and do them sort of bottom to bottom. Orient them in such a way that the bottoms are against each other like this. Going to need dark oak wood slabs. We're going to need our stone slabs, and we're going to need black beds as well. So we'll start with the black beds, and we'll place them in such a way that the pillow parts of the beds are facing out to the sides. Stone slabs, do a bit of a T shape here. Dark oak wood slabs there. Going to take some sandstone stairs, place them here. Then the daylight sensors, wrap them around like this. And then I remembered while I was looking under here, it just sort of caught my eye. You need an anvil, and you need some cobblestone walls. And some polished andesite. So we're going to do the polished andesite in these 2 blocks here. Cobble wall in these 2 blocks. Go back, grab the anvil, place the anvil in between there. And that's just going to be for a little bit of detail underneath of the turret. We're going to start with making the actual turret now. But we're going to need our dark oak wood stairs. So we'll start by right here, doing 3 green terracotta, go forward a space, and then do 5 wide, and then you can do that 2 more times. And what is the mantle made out of again? Alright, so a spruce wood stair and then 2 stone blocks. So 2 stone blocks here, and then a spruce wood stair facing like that. No, like that. Then we can go back to the rear of the turret again. We're going to do stairs like this in these 2 corners with the backs facing toward the front. Curve them like this, so that the backs are facing each other. Curve them again, so that it just lines the back of the turret. Do a row of 5 top slabs of dark oak, and then 3 top slabs in that little section there. We can then we can grab some spruce wood, fence gates, and just do 2 in these positions. Make sure they're opened inward. These are going to be the smoke grenade launchers. We'll come back to that part with the item frame that's going to be on the turret, because there's going to be a marking in there. I'll show you how to make it too. I'll show you now. Now, that's the more World War II style Balkenkreuz, but I'm not able to do the style that the Bundeswehr uses today. So we're going to go with the older style, just so that it at least has a German cross marking on it. And it's close enough. It's close enough. And if you want absolute accuracy, then you can get rid of that, and we can just do a German flag instead. Though the real-life Leopard 2A4 doesn't outright bear the German flag. German vehicles today don't really do that. They just bear the cross. But anyway, do a green banner on this position on either side of the turret, like I just did. I'm going to do a button here, and while I can just see on this side of the turret from over here, I can see it on the other side, on the other vehicle. So a stone button here, and then 2 stone pressure plates here. But for the other side of the turret, the button's going to be in the same location, but we're going to get a redstone repeater. Redstone repeater is going to go here, correct? No, I did it in the wrong spot. I even placed it wrong anyway. So place it there, and then you can just tick it all the way up. Another button right here. I don't think anything else is on this side of the turret. So, with that being done, I guess really it's just a matter of starting the gun. So we're going to need wooden trapdoors, and we're going to need gray shulker box again, and a sign. So gray shulker box off the front here, we're going to place a sign on either side of it, and then place the wooden trapdoor on either side of the mantlet itself, and close them like that. Take a spruce wood stair right off the front, then turn it like this with a dark oak stair with the back facing out this way. This we're using what? Gray clay? What is this? Gray concrete. Block of gray concrete here. Dark oak wood stair. Going to need our slabs. Go 1 block off. 2 blocks. 2 blocks forward, and then 1 stone slab at the end. Grab a stone button. We're going to place it underneath of the gun like that. Place a sign on either side of this bore evacuator. Mind you, this is the Rheinmetall 120mm, so it's the very famous 120 that even the Abrams used for a while. With that, I think we're actually done with layer 4, and I think we just have to move on to really just the final layers, so layer 5 and on, because it's just finishing off the top of the turret now. Alright, so let's move on to the end. I feel myself coming back a little bit more now toward the end of this build. I think I'm just a little bit... I think I'm trying to rush myself too much, so forgive me if I have been a little poor today with my commentary, and God, I know I am. But I apologize if I've been a little bit off, so please forgive my my inability to think clearly today. I am rushing myself unnecessarily. I just gotta take my time and be cool with the tutorials. Plus, as you know, it's been a while since I did these. The last one I did was the Armada, so I have to kind of get back into the swing of doing this. So, again, forgive me. Anyway, on to the last layers of the turret. We're going to take our daylight sensors, do 1 here, 3 here, 1 over there. If any of you were in the Discord server, you may have noticed my post that I'm going to stop trying to do as many daylight sensor tutorials, if you know what I mean. By overusing the daylight sensors, I'm going to try to stop using them so much so that it takes away from the real look of the vehicle. I'm going to try to just add them nicely, not too much. So, 2 stone pressure plates on top of the mantlet, green carpet in these corners. We'll go back to the rest of the turret in a second, and then we'll do a stone pressure plate on the top of the bore evacuator, and that should finish off the gun itself. Then we're going to take some spruce wood slabs, do 3 here. Fix that. 3 there. We're going to take our dark oak wood slabs again, but we're also going to need some nether brick stairs. So, 3 dark oak wood slabs. Go back 1 here, and then we're going to do back-to-back nether brick stairs here in these spots. This is going to make the top hatches of the Leopard. We're going to do a stone slab in this corner, but for this open space on the turret, we're going to do a dragon head facing in to the turret, or facing into the hatch like that. That's going to be one of the roof-mounted sights. And then we're going to, I think we're going to do a row of 4 dark oak slabs here. Take our spruce wood. We're going to do a shape like that, I think is what I did before. No, I'm off. I'm wrong again. Reaper's always wrong. This block is going to have to be the base of the antenna, so we're going to take our dark oak wood stairs, place 1 in either of these corners, place them facing back to back like that. We'll take our sandstone slabs, place 2 right here, fill in this gap with dark oak slabs, and there you go. Now, realistically on the Leopard, this space right here would be like a turret basket. It's not much of a basket as much as it just is a compartment on the back of the turret for holding cargo. Now, because of the limitations of Minecraft and how I built the vehicle, I'm just putting sandstone slabs here to look like cargo is in that slot, because I can't cleanly make that position on the back of the turret. So, you're not going to get that position if you ever look at the back of the Leopard 2A4 style turret. You're going to notice that little position. It's not going to happen here. So this is what you're going to have to get. So, unfortunately, that's what we're stuck with. Anyway, cobblestone walls, spruce fence gates. We're going to place the cobblestone wall on top of the hatch here. spruce fence gate at the back, open it inward like that to make the handles of the machine gun, and then place one in front, and that will make the barrel for the MG3, Rheinmetall MG3. I don't remember. Is that the one that I have mounted on this? Is that what we have? Yeah, MG3A1. And then for the antennas, I think it's what? 3 high? I think the antennas are 3. Yeah, 3 blocks tall. No? It doesn't feel right. No, it's 4. It's hard to see sometimes. So, 4 iron bars tall for these antennas. And there we go. Those are the antennas done. Now, that's the Leopard done without the banners and such. So now we're going to do those and get those out of the way. And first, I want to start with doing the Balkenkreuz. So we're going to need a green banner. We're going to need some black dye. We're going to need some bone meal. We're going to need some cactus green. I don't think you use ink sacs and bone meal in the newer versions of Minecraft. I don't know. Use whatever you have to use to mimic my colors here. So, to do the Balkenkreuz first, we're going to need the crafting table, green banner. The white's on the outside, is it not? Yes, it is. Alright, so the green banner goes in. We're going to do white like this, then white across. Then we're going to do the black dye, but do the cross because the cross itself is thinner than the previous bars that we did. Cactus green across the bottom. Cactus green across the top. And then we're going to do an outline around the whole banner, like that. And that makes our Kreuz. Going to take the item frame in this spot right here. We're going to place it in, and we're going to turn it so it's towards the front, like that. On the other side, place it, turn it till it's toward the front. And that's the first banner done. Next one's going to be simple. We're going to take a gray banner. We're going to take some orange dye, some gray dye. Place the gray banner in here. Orange in the top right corner. And then we're going to outline the whole thing in gray dye. And then we're going to need one for the other side as well. I forgot that I have to change the orientation for the other side. So, orange, outline. And now what we can do is we can place this one here. So the orange is toward the front of the vehicle. And then change it to the other one for the other side. And now all we're missing are 2 more on the back. So, running this through my head how I'm supposed to do this. So I'd have to do... Okay. Right. Okay, so I know what I have to do here. Or at least I'm mostly sure what I'm supposed to do. So we're going to need black banners. Why am I in here? We're going to need black banners. We're going to need orange dye, we're going to need red dye, and we're going to need gray dye. So gray, orange, red, and I think we're going to need black as well, again. So head over here. We're going to do it like this. Do red across the top. Orange in the corner. We'll do another one, but change the position of the orange. So red, orange. We're going to outline in gray. Outline in gray again. Then we're going to put that into the top. We're going to do the whole bottom half of the banner in black. And then for the other one, do the same thing. Whole bottom in black. And now what we can do is with our black banners, or not black banners, with our new banners here, we'll just place them in these positions. Make sure the orange is facing out to the sides of the vehicle. And those will be the rear taillights of the Leopard, as well as the mud flaps. And there you have the Leopard 2A4 with all of its decorations on the outside and everything. This is just the exterior done. Oh, wait, no, I'm missing one thing. I just remembered, I'm missing one thing. So we have to do the banners for the driver's viewports. I forgot about those. So we'll do those really quickly. So we're going to need gray banners, light gray, Gray die. Gray banner. Okay, actually, you know what? I think I'm doing that wrong. Aren't I? Yeah, okay. So, hang on. It may actually have to be that we're going to use a light gray banner instead. Alright, so we're going to do a light gray banner. I think this is how I was supposed to do it instead. So we're going to do a gray line up the center, and then loop it around like this. And that's going to be one of them. So, yeah, this is the way I was supposed to do it. We're going to do one more gray banner. We're going to outline it in gray. Do a line up the center. And then we're going to blot out the whole left side of the banner like this. Grab the spruce stairs, break these two blocks, break into there. The 2-bar one goes here, and then the single goes here. And then replace those stairs. And there you have the front viewports for the driver with a little bit of banner trickery. Banners honestly solve so many problems in Minecraft decoration-wise. So, again, now we are actually at the end. So, I swear, did I miss? No, we're not at the end. We gotta put an observer in here. Like that. Just like that. You throw it in there. There we go. Just throw the observer in there. You should see the little red light. Now, I swear to you, we're done. Except for the interior. But if you're not sticking around for the interior, you're free to go. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope to see you again some other time. Again, I apologize for the commentary. Not the best. But, can't dwindle on that too long. Let's begin with the interior of the Leopard. So we're going to start with that by opening up these hatches a little bit on both vehicles so that we can go inside and we can see what we have to see. So, I'm going to need some dark oak wood stairs. It's another brick slabs as well, and a sight. And we'll head into the other vehicle. Break down to the floor. Give ourselves some breathing room here inside the Leopard. There you can see the banners. That's just going to have to be how it is. On the inside, I think there's 3 dark oak stairs here in these locations. And I think we break above them here. Going off of my memory of how I did the inside. So iron bars in these spots. Another brick. Another brick. Another brick. Andesite all around. Just like that. Head back in. I'm pretty sure I did this interior correct thus far. Yes, I did. The dispensers, I already know how far forward those go. But I need to see if I could spell correctly. I'm still not in my right mind. I need to see inside this crevice here. Alright, so there will be another brick slab there. Walls go through. The whole front of this is empty. There's iron bars. Okay. Alright, so back to game mode 1. We'll head back inside the Leopard. Probably not through the commander's hatch. We're not going to get anywhere like that. Let me remove that light gray banner for a second, because we're going to replace that with another brick slab. Now, realistically, that's where the driver is going to be. So if you want to have that spot open, do it. But I'm going to put the light banner in. I'm going to put the banner in there for the viewports, just because you physically can't access it. So I'm going to be doing that. Go back inside with our dispensers. I'm not going to do the front all hollow this time, so we're going to do a dispenser right there. Break out these 2 blocks. Dispensers, dispensers, cobble walls, iron bars, andesite. That's correct now, right? I accidentally left the front of the vehicle. I accidentally left the whole front of the chassis empty like that, like you saw when I was in spectator mode. So that was complete accident, so that's not meant to be there. So I just sort of filled it up. So we're going to need our stone brick slabs, stairs. Going to need that for the breach, and that's going to go on the side. Head back to the Leopard. Stone, stone. This is going to go here, I know. Grab a lever. Go right there. Dark oak with slabs. That's going to go on the side of the gun. That goes there. Pretty sure that goes like that. And I know for a fact that I need an item frame here. This is going to be the access to the ammo rack. I'm going to put an anvil in it. We're going to turn it twice like that. Now, the side of the gun for the... Alright, so this actually has to go along the catch. Okay, there's banners. So black banners. And then I'm going to be placing those. An iron trapdoor. Go back in. Iron trapdoor there. Black banner by the gunner. One behind the commander. And place a sign on those. And because there's like in the real Leopard, there's sort of a separation between the gunner and the commander from the breach. There's like a, how to put it? I hate to say fence, but it's probably the best description I can give you. Well, there's a panel. It's partly see-through. There's a partly see-through panel separating the driver, the gunner and the commander from where the breach is. The only person with real access to the breach is the loader, where I'm sitting right now. So we're gonna put these signs along there. Head back in. I need to see from the commander's spot now. I need lime glass pane. We already have that. Going to need spruce fence gate. Going to need the wither skeleton skull. Okay. So I'll head back in. I'm going to need to break my way in right now. We need a spruce fence gate facing the correct way. Like that. So it should be facing toward us. Wither skeleton skull. Item frame on the observer with lime glass in it. And that's going to be sort of the camera view of the Leopard 2. We're going to replace this banner. And with that, we can replace the stairs that are on the hatches. And we're done with the Leopard 2A4, both the exterior and the interior. And we're done with the tutorial entirely. Now again, sorry about my commentary this whole time. Horrible. I need to get back into the swing of it. Been a while since I've been here with you all, at least on a normal basis. And I did a lot of procrastinating over the course of the summer during this whole ordeal with the virus. So I did a lot of procrastinating, which I could have been doing more work for YouTube, but it's been very hard to have the motivation to do it over the course of this year. I hope that most of you haven't lost your faith, and that I still have a decent following, and judging by the response I saw on the T14 Armada video when I first put it out, it seems like a lot of you are still here, and even a lot of new people as well that I don't recognize, and I'm truly, truly happy to see as many of you here as, you know, as I do. I'm truly happy to see how much of a following I have, and believe me when I say I love you all. You are truly great people to be going out of your way to watch my videos and to give me the feedback that you do. You're all wonderful. I love you all. And you can see the whole tank yard behind me, and you're only seeing a portion of it. There's so much I've done here. There's so much to be done. You can't even see it all within my render distance as high as it is. So trust me when I say I'm not going anywhere. Never worry about don't ever worry about how long I'm gone, because I will always come back, and I will always have something new and special for you all. And I'm trying to do more popular vehicles these days, though I'm going to be mixing in the lesser known things as well. But I notice you people seem to like the really well known stuff, like this Leopard and the Armada from the last video. But there's enough there's enough vehicles here for, you know, at least a year's worth of content. At least just a year, if not more. And I'm always making tanks. It's my hobby with this game. But enough of my senseless rambling, which I'm amazing at. I should do a compilation one day of myself just rambling. It's been an idea that's sat in the back of my head for a while. I think it'd be a pretty funny video. Enough. Thank you all for watching. If you wish to see any other vehicles that you'd like to see me build, leave a comment. I'll be sure to get to it eventually. It always gets built. It always sits here in the tank yard. It's a matter of when I get to it, but it always gets built, and it will eventually show up. So leave a comment if you wish to see a specific vehicle. There's links to my Discord, my Facebook, and my Twitter in the description. Feel free to go join the Discord, hang out with the rest of the community that does exist. Or if you wish to stay up to date, if YouTube doesn't do so, Twitter is a good place to be because I always post every video. Got no followers over there as it is. Part of me is wondering if I should just stop posting there to begin with. But if I start seeing an inflow of people over there, I may start doing it more. I may keep it going. But just to stay up to date with the videos, I always post them in the Discord, Twitter, and the Facebook group. And you will never have to worry about missing a video because you will have multiple places to be made aware of it. So, that's about all I have to say now. I love you all. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.